Second final meeting against the Brooklyn Nets, and
that's Troublemakers. Matt showing you guys do a hell of a job up there. Really different than the team we saw at Chase Center way back in November.
Jimmy here. So, Andy Claxton and Cam Thomas, who is the dangerous one that Moody will open on. And Jimmy Butler comes up with a steal to open things. Steph Curry, Podziemski, Butler with Draymond and Moses Moody. That small lineup the Warriors have had success with. Moody an open three. Rim that out, and Claxton with the rebound.
You love that look, though. Draymond just created that, walled off his man instead of great screen. Basically hemmed up two guys to open up the drive.
Cam Thomas, absolute scorer, and puts up points everywhere.
But, yeah, he's a great coach, and he's doing the best he can. He's had it.
And so we haven't had the one, but we'll kind of catch you up to speed as to what may have happened there.
Keep watching.
Draymond up that Steph gravity, and Jimmy Butler couldn't tip it home. 2-3 zone coming out of this inbound.
Under out of bounds.
Draymond missing that push shot. So through the Dubs, Podziemski coming out early, but Moody getting on the deck there, nearly took it from Cam Thomas. D'Angelo Russell flipping it up and in. This is his second tour with Brooklyn. He's been a Laker twice. He's been a Net twice. He's been a Timberwolf and obviously a Warrior.
He had to sit out 5 games with a right ankle injury. He's averaging around like 14 points.
Ball handling and kind of his steadiness. Oh, he missed early. And so the sliding to the floor is Cam Thomas.
Got a flat tire. See if you can take advantage of these numbers. Nope.
Draymond throwing that one away cross court. Keon Johnson headed the other way. Steve Kerr's going to use a very early time.
Incredible that only Jimmy Butler and GP2 have had to miss a game on this road trip. The guys that started the road trip.
Yeah, GP2's going to play tonight with a Phantom of the Opera mask as Buddy Hield misses that corner three. But Podziemski had been a key starter and heavy minute player.
At home, being in the right spots defensively.
Draymond kicking it out to Butler. Jimmy on the re-attack. Warriors moving it around nicely, but they've got to put one in the basket. So they have started 0 for 6. Cam Johnson, and
they've done well there.
Full-blooded three-point shooter.
40% from there. Got to make sure you know where he is at all times. Work through all screens. Talk it out defensively.
Butler had picked up his dribble. Steph comes to help out. Shot clock at 7. Ooh. And Draymond had it knocked away.
It probably didn't need to happen. As a little behind them. Draymond did have the step. You saw what he was looking at there, but probably holster that one, especially since he'd already turned it over a few times before that.
So pretty disastrous beginning to the game. Cam Johnson, another open three. The Warriors fortunate there. He shot it over everything. And then Moody on the shot blocker. And Moses, nice pump fake and finish.
Off the glass, but he's patient. That's the way to finish.
He's had 6 blocks in a game this year. He's a factor.
Sometimes you got to get it with your defense now. Can your defense food your offense?
Cam Johnson. So you said guard someone named Cam between Cam Johnson and Cam Thomas. They're capable. Cam Johnson averages 19 a game.
They're already in rhythm to start the game. Stops are going to be hard to come by for the Warriors now.
Butler and Draymond, little 2-man game. No cutter. Steph springs free and drops in the 3.
That's what he did there.
D'Angelo,
he gets a chance.
D'Angelo Russell dropping in a 3. And you don't want D'Lo to get rolling.
They're flowing. Penetration. That's one thing you struggled with the first time you saw this team earlier in the season. You struggle to guard and keep people in front. It's usually good things for the Warriors.
Tyrese Martin's first playing time for Brooklyn. Shot clock at 3. GP2's got to create something out of nothing. And batted away by Claxton. They never hit iron. That's a. So Cam Johnson working with Claxton with the shot clock at 7. Tyrese Martin on the cut to lay it up and in.
Yep. Just trying to clog the paint up.
2 years at UConn and the 4-year Kansas player. Jalen Wilson also in. Draymond trying to initiate some contact. The Warriors offensively are completely out of sorts. They're 2 of 10 and down 10.
Pretty good defensively. That step ball screen, they figured it out.
Cam Johnson again. You have to stay attached to him. I mean, you can't leave him at all.
See, he's got a pretty quick release.
Trying to trap Steph on the sideline. Curry trying to initiate some contact. He'll miss there, but Steph
He needs to infuse energy. It's his time to get bench scoring, but you need energy off the bench.
Yeah, Brooklyn is 7 of 8 shooting. And Johnson's off to a nice beginning already. Tyrese Martin hitting a 3. Now you're officially in trouble.
Santos just wasn't able to stay attached. I can get him off of me.
Cam Johnson makes the technical free throw. He's got 9 and 12 unanswered by Brooklyn. Zaire Williams hitting a 3. And
that's the case right now. You keep your poise, lock in defensively, talk it out, communicate defensively.
No, Jordy Fernandez is like, all right, we're playing the Warriors. We got this building buzzing. All these people are here to see Steph. We've lost 5 in a row. Let's make our stand for Brooklyn. Buddy Hield, shot clock at 2. And Buddy Hield off back iron. I mean, the Warriors just cannot throw it.
Drive or get the step on anybody.
Cam Johnson with Tyrese Martin, Claxton, playing with Jalen Wilson and Zaire Williams. Claxton's got 5 assists already. You throw out the guys making threes. And Claxton putting it up and in.
Listen, Looney was there too. He jumped backwards, and Claxton just had the presence of mind to come down with it, touch it up with a little jump hook.
So finding the Warrior offense here, 17-0 Brooklyn run. I'd say a lot of people at the Barclays Center are stunned.
You just have to beat your man off the dribble.
And Watford and Day'Ron Sharpe checking in. Looney had to shoot that to beat the shot clock buzzer. So 17 straight for Brooklyn. The Warriors 2 of 13 shooting with 5 turnovers. Catch and shoot 3, and finally Brooklyn misses.
Long rebound.
Watford tracking it down. Zaire Williams misses another one. Nice box out by GP2. If the Warriors get anything in transition, Steph banking it home.
That's what you want, though. You're 30th in pace. You push it. See if they want to run with you. See what you have in transition. Maybe some things open up early offense.
So Tyrese Martin handling with D'Angelo Russell going to the locker room. They don't have a true point guard necessarily. Brendan Watford putting it up and out, getting his own rebound. Watford inside, and Looney played the D and got the board.
Nothing easy inside.
Steph kind of weaving through traffic. Curry, beautiful move and floating it home.
Brandon's got some touch in there too.
Curry again. And GP2 getting a rebound. And Gary putting it up and in.
This mask is not going to hold me down. I'm still going to be around the rim banging.
And the Warriors awaken on this end and slow down the Nets, who are 11 of 16 shooting. Tyrese Martin missing that 3, and Jimmy Butler the rebound. Butler going to push. Butler on the kick out. Sidestep Buddy Hield, and Looney another opportunity. 3rd chance for the Dubs. Curry on Watford. Shot clock down to 4. GP2 down to 2. And then Looney having it blocked. Tyrese Martin on the step through. And then hammered home. Glenna mentioned it. Pace-wise, play like that. GP2 with Buddy Hield pushing it.
Amazing counterattack. Usually you get that with a missed 3 or something, not a made basket.
Jalen Wilson, they cycle it out to Watford. Tyrese Martin missing there. And 1 and done.
Just hoping they come back down to earth. You can test like that, and they will. Look at him top blocking Steph. Now he switched it.
Shot clock at 8. Butler going to work. Drop it off to GP2. And if you lose Gary, where will he be?
Around switch. You saw that man switch onto him. Go hard. See if you can get the step. Make the defense react. GP2 is going to react to your drive.
So Watford, shot clock at 8. Trying to get downhill on Looney to lay it up and in. Trendon Watford, the 2 years at LSU, undrafted. And here's the Warriors on the counterattack, but Buddy Hield missed the layup. Quarter.
Coach Curry was calling for the foul there.
So Brooklyn, that's a way to play D. They've been young, they've been rambunctious, and they've been good. Watford to Day'Ron Sharp on a step through and flipping it up and in.
Well, they blitzed Watford to that time, but
Cam Thomas fading 3. Going to begin the second quarter.
kind of a full court press. They're going to test your ball. And the bat is Quentin Post knocks down a 3.
Quentin Post right off the bench, right into the bucket.
And hopefully all this extracurricular activity adds fuel to your fire to help you get back in this game.
So D'Angelo Russell's back in. Good sign for Brooklyn. Play with Day'Ron Sharp and Zaire Williams. Cam Thomas and Pat Spencer flying in for that rebound. You got to help Draymond on the glass. He did well and shuffled it to Jimmy to lay it up and in. And Pat Spencer's going to provide some energy. You can kind of feel it.
Well, you know he's going to push every single time. It's almost like you got 2 Draymonds out there the way he pushes it. Jimmy Butler's going to run. That's what you want to do against this team.
Angelo Russell with that bumper car move. Zaire Williams and Draymond flying at him. What a big make. Hit that corner 3.
That was a high 5 contest.
Stanford had been with Memphis.
He's been compared to Paul George, but he's still super raw. Not polished yet, but he's getting much better. Put the ball on the floor, too.
He's got 8 off the bench. Butler to the cutting Spencer, and D'Lo was waiting.
Good to see D'Lo's okay.
7 Warrior turnovers and an 18-point deficit.
Not good for the Warriors that time.
Cam Thomas and D'Angelo Russell will put it up and in. I mean, part of the issue now is Brooklyn is they're rolling. And a bunch of different guys are making shots from everywhere.
They're super confident right now.
Angelo Russell tried to knock it away. Pat Spencer walled him off. And that one departed. That's what we talk about when home teams see all these Warrior fans. They got a lot of pride. What a pass. Draymond stronger than Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's got high IQ from both guys. And the first foul of the game on Brooklyn comes 14 minutes into the game. So can the Warriors start to live at the line a little bit? Trendon Watford. Slice pass to Day'Ron Sharp. Shot clock at 3, and he throws it away.
Great recovery and just had him uncomfortable. Turned it over.
I always hear the phrase kind of walk them down. There's no 20-point plays, 15-point plays in the NBA. It stops and then score. Draymond skip pass. Quentin Post open 3. Here come the Dubs.
Can't wait to see that. This game is much different than the Knicks game, where the Warriors forced a turnover almost.
Zaire Williams. And he kind of caught that in. Williams has 10. The lead all scores.
In that game, you weren't turning the ball over and you were getting great shots. Here, you're having a tough time with Jimmy Butler. Look to set some ball screens, look to get what you need to do against a switching team.
And you've seen Zaire Williams at GP2. A little intensity ratcheting up. You could kind of feel it. And it's compounded by Brooklyn playing so well.
But you're finding some traction offensively now. Now you need to get stops.
So Jimmy Butler hitting both free throws, back to 14. Day'Ron Sharp down the lane. Draymond met him. Quentin Post knocked it away. So the Warriors stand tall.
Draymond is screaming at the official right now.
Draymond's the trailer. Looking for Moody on the baseline. Shot clock at 11. Still a lot of time to work. Moody on D'Lo. Just walked him in and laid it in.
So that's one guy they can kind of pick on, right? Go ahead and see if you can expose him in different ways.
How about the Warriors? They started 2 of 13. They're 5 of 5 this quarter. And Watford pretty confident 3 on 3s. They're 7 of 13.
Well, he's got stretch big potential. He just wasn't shooting the ball well right now. 30% from 3-point range.
Quentin Post on D'Lo. Walk him in. Post couldn't finish the layup, but Pat Spencer does.
Again, picking on the small defender. D'Lo's down there.
Cam Thomas. Jimmy made him give it up to D'Angelo Russell. Russell with a lot of game, flipping that up and out. Quentin Post with the rebound.
Let me tell you right now, Warriors are confident they're going to win this game. And they're finding the traction right now. They got off to a sluggish start, but you're here.
Jimmy Butler on the kick out. Corner three is down. Moses
fans what they want.
Cam Johnson, who got off to a good start.
Warriors in his zone now.
Tyrese Martin hitting a three, but at some point, is Brooklyn going to regress to the mean on their three-point shooting? You wouldn't know it early.
Well, Tyrese Martin is a 3-and-D prospect. That's what he was coming in.
So Jimmy Butler, they're trying to get it to Butler again. And Draymond throws over the top. Butler lays it up and in.
That time Butler set a screen first to kind of set it up. And again, found a way to get positioned right under the rim almost.
But Jimmy Butler's 9, pacing the Warriors.
He doesn't want to have to make a move if he doesn't need to.
Steph Curry coming to the scorer's table. They're doing all this in the non-Steph minutes, which is amazing. And Claxton halfway down and out. Moses Moody, good look at a three. And rim that out. Pat Spencer goals in the first quarter. They already have 8 here in the second, and that took half a quarter to do that.
It feels much better.
And from down 22 to within 11. Cam Johnson, that's a pretty nice take, but didn't have the finish. It's a 5-on-4 here. Johnson's behind the play. Moody thought about a three, and how about a layup instead as he finds GP2.
And now you're just taking your time, taking care of the ball, not turning it over. You have the numbers, you recognize it.
16 points off the bench. Moses digging in defensively. Keon Johnson got it back. Tyrese Martin made 1 3, hit another one. So Tyrese Martin's 5 of 8. He's got 13.
He's like 34% from the three-point line. A little streaky, but he can shoot it.
2 men are on Curry all the time, and how do you take advantage of that? GP2 catch and shoot 3. Jordy Fernandez just playing the odds. Like, I'm not letting that Curry guy beat me. Claxton up top. Keon Johnson 3. My goodness.
Again, you let a team kind of get comfortable to start the game. Even some of the tougher ones start going in.
Well, that's what happened in the loss on this road trip. Philadelphia and then Curry.
But now he's like, okay. He gets Steph angry. You see what can happen.
Looney set the screen. Curry missing that 3. Right back to Steph on a reload 3. Guy Santos fighting for it, but here comes Martin out of the pack. So Brooklyn trying to rebuild that advantage. Keon Johnson missing that 3.
See, a team, once they get hot, sometimes they can get overconfident. That's also what you want. That kind of happened in the Orlando game.
Warriors had very rough first halves in Orlando and then in Philly, particularly defensively. Moody setting up to Looney, and Looney is fouled.
Again,
to see if Kia.
Getting tough on him. You're only 4 for 14 from the three-point line, but now you're getting to the
Score at halftime because they were down double digits to Orlando. They won. They were down double digits to Philly. They came back and took the lead in the fourth quarter, but couldn't finish it off. Cam Johnson missing there. Looney with the rebound. Are you double digits here? You got 3.5 to make sure you're not.
And you're in the bonus. You can use that. Stay aggressive.
Steph to Looney on the roll. Takes his time to lay it up and out. So come on. How about 30% off? That's another reason to get back to the Bay for the 7-game homestand.
You've seen it so much. It's just become a way of life for you. You need everybody else to get on board.
Claxton holding up top after Looney made both free throws. Buddy Hield did not let Cam Johnson come get the ball. GP2 had the block.
Just attack and try to get by him. See if he can find an angle. Almost treated 32% from the three-point line. So again, if you can gap him, maybe bait them into.
So down 14. Warriors were down 22. They've had a much better second quarter.
Their split action.
Zaire Williams is trying to stay with Steph, and then GP2 is blocked. Good defense inside, and here comes Jalen Williams. Wilson out of the way. Zaire Williams. And how about Guy Santos flying for the contest of the night?
All-out effort, but what else is new with him?
Skip pass to Curry. That three is good.
Of course, Steph's going to get you an assist.
Big 2.5 here. Brooklyn has played wonderful basketball. Return, and may have to play the whole game without him. Went out 44 seconds into the game. Tyrese Martin on Draymond, and DeSantos another rebound. Here comes Draymond, pushing it out to Curry. Catch and shoot three. Perfectly done. Here we got 13.
He's back at it. Listen to this crowd. Like, they want more. They are entertained.
D'Lo up top, trying to get a little two-man game going with Cam Johnson. And now hide behind the Claxton screen. Shot clock at 7. D'Angelo Russell again. Zaire Williams double figures in this first half. Tough shot from the baseline. And Steph Curry played the D. Curry pushed. Butler, touchdown! 6 with 1:24 remaining in the half.
Warriors have 14 fast break points. That's a lot.
Cam Thomas, instant bucket, but missing there. And you've got a foul.
Jumper. It's like he doesn't see content.
Energizador.
Just going to stick with that. I love it.
So a 4-point game, the 13-2 run coming upon the final minute here. 10 unanswered by the Dubs. There is the scorer, Cam Thomas, getting in.
Well, they gave him some space. He acted like he was looking for someone to hand it off to and just drove.
Draymond with 3 Warriors there, and you've got it. It's only their second turnover in the quarter. And 6 in that first quarter. D'Angelo Russell and DeSantos, another box out, another rebound.
On a much bigger guy in Claxton.
You can go 2 for 1 here. 33 seconds left in the half, 17 to shoot. Jimmy Butler and Curry with DeSantos flying in. So 3 missed opportunities. A very high degree of difficulty.
Santos took a hard fall, but he's good.
And now you've got a 4-second big clock, little clock difference winding down the half. Cam Thomas flipping it up and in. 9 seconds to work with, and you do have it at single digits. And that was the goal when you were down 22. Steph from midcourt. Oh, come on! 45 feet.